Got him!
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great weekend, enjoying the True Vision and the +1 -1. Today I got a nice gameplay for you on Westfield in the favoured north spawn, and actually in a light tank for a change. Usually I say for a change because usually when I get this map on the other spawn, not that it's too much worse, but this spawn is definitely better for a scout. So I'm in the T54 Ltwt and I've pushed up to the usual location for a light tank, trying to spot the enemies going up to the K line, up the hill on the K line, sorry. We pick up the spot on the AMX 5100, but we actually hold our fire until he sort of like drives through the trees and bushes for us so we don't get lit. Second shot actually whiffs there, unfortunately. We also pick up the spot on the Grill 15. Surprising really, except that tank's got very good camo rating, so he must not have the best of crews. And I think we managed to put a couple of nice shots into him without getting ourselves lit, which is always nice when you're in this location, because it can go a bit pear-shaped quickly when you get lit up in the middle of the map like this. So we notice that the enemies are playing quite aggressive on the other side of the map, and the light tanks sort of running around like a headless chicken as the T100 LT players do, which is completely fair enough, because I don't know about you, but I find it awfully difficult to hit those tanks when they're driving around at full chat. So we just drop down the hill, lose the spot, then we push back up to where we were before, so we can try and pick up some nice spot and assist on those two tanks over the other side, with the 5100 and the Grill 15. We get a lovely snapshot into him there, straight through the turret. Not quite sure what the penetration is like on this gun, on this tank, to be fair. I found it quite decent. Definitely didn't really dive into many gold rounds. Having said that, we do actually fire off all of our standard APCR and premium APCR rounds of this game. We actually do come out with a pretty nice result in terms of damage for a light tank, well, at least I think so anyway. We snap the AMX 5100, take him off the board, send him back to the garage. Thanks for coming, thanks for playing, see you later. We're just about to divert our attention over to the other flank. I have spotted that heavy tank 2 sectors away from me in about F6. I believe it's an Andre the Giant, but I'm trusting the camo rating and my good crew for him to not spot me. But we do of course get spotted when we put a shell into the E100 or the WZ, I can't actually remember. Pretty sure it's the E100. So we're just using the bush here, trying to keep the enemies lit, trying to feather a shot on the E100, but unfortunately we can't, we won't penetrate him. Sorry, before I actually think we did shoot at the WZ, not the E100. And oh, would you look at that, a T95 E6, as yellow one. I think he sacrificed this tank. Big brain plays there, bud. Big brain plays. So we're just moving back up to that bush that we were in before. Oh no, sorry, no we're not, there's a fallen tree, but that works as cover just as well. Taking pot shots at the 5A. You know we're going to be able to hit him on the side and pull back way before he's going to get a chance to look at us and hit us back. Purely because his attention's diverted to the majority of our allies on the 7, on the 7 line, AB7. Just as we try and run away there, we bump into our teammate. So okay, I'm sure he didn't mind. Bit of drunk driving going on as we crash into our other teammate in the T44. Not that you are, but sorry if you are watching this. My careless driving. So here's where the game really comes alive for us in terms of raw damage. We start to move up to a different position where we can get side shots and have the enemies that are in the sort of D4, D5 position in the crossfire. But I mean, we're going to focus on the 705 and the Andre the Giant to begin with, because they're the two immediate threats that are in front of us. 705 actually gets himself trapped in the open, and we just sort of farm him, to be honest. From this point on, the game is a bit of a farm. Obviously being in the 54 Ltwt, it doesn't have the best gun depression, however it is relatively low profile and it's got quite a well armoured turret. I'm not 100% sure if I do pull off any nice bounces on the turret from this position, but you definitely make a fool out of this waffle. He's got, as you can see, very good reactions when he tries to fire back at us. No sarcasm intended. The M103 does actually hit us there, but again, we're a lot harder of a target to hit than he is, where he's just sat on the hill. You get a nice engine fire there, and doesn't seem to have firefighting or a repair, or a fire extinguisher, which is obviously favourable for us. I'm just going to farm him at this point. Trying to feather a shot on the waffle. It doesn't seem that we can get one. I actually thought the waffle had his turret facing us at this point, but it turns out he didn't. So the shot before last, I could have actually not rushed as much and taken my time to get the damage off, but nevertheless, like I say, we do go on to have quite a nice result in terms of damage. So I'm not really too worried about this PTA coming in, because we've got quite a lot of cover, and it's very unlikely that he's going to hit us on the move. And we find another PTA down in the little village on their spawn, chasing the light tank, which is never really going to go well, is it? Especially when things are Vanguard as well. Although saying that, I do believe he kills him. Oh, it's a Becky Lynch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Becky does get him. As we finally run out of all of our APCR rounds. Reason being for carrying 8 HE rounds on this is because actually 3 XP for the top package, and I could just completely forget to change my ammo loadout to carry any more APCR. I would only probably carry 2 HE rounds usually, just for a base reset. But yeah, picked up quite a lot of damage in that game for a light tank. 6,092, well, just as the results load up. Yeah, 6,092 damage and just under 2k assistance, which isn't bad in the light tank. Then again, it is Westfield, but yeah, decent game. Thanks for taking the time to check out the channel and watch the videos, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Peace.